Dark Among the Oaks, The Southampton Common Murder, by Enigma True Crime Case. The wind whispers through skeletal branches. A faint mist hovers over the damp grass of Southampton Common, curling around the trunks of ancient oaks and alders. In the distance, the ornamental lake glimmers faintly, a mirror to the overcast sky. Footsteps crunch softly on the frost-laced path, but no one is here yet. The city hums faintly beyond the trees, unaware that this expanse of green hides secrets darker than the night. This is a place of morning jogs, casual strolls, and fleeting solitude. But on the 8th of October 2025, it became the stage for something unimaginable, something that would shatter the quiet, the familiar, and leave the community searching for answers in the fog. At precisely 4:40 p.m, a dog walker followed a narrow path that twisted into the undergrowth. His Labrador tugged at the leash, sniffing the fallen leaves. That's when he saw it, a dark, unmoving shape, half hidden among the brambles. Smoke-scented air lingered, faint but pungent, as if a fire had once been here. Officers arrived quickly. Torches cut through the creeping darkness. They found an adult male lying motionless, his body partially obscured by fallen branches and dense undergrowth. Nearby, the ground bore signs of fire, blackened patches of earth where flames had once licked and scarred. This was not an ordinary death. The scene whispered of secrecy, concealment, and intent.
DCI Matt Gillooly, the senior investigating officer, surveyed the site with a measured, careful gaze. "This man died here," he said, voice steady but heavy. "Not by accident. Someone placed him here or left him here. We must find who and why."
Investigation begins. In the discovery launched a major investigation. House-to-house inquiries began across Avenue, University Road, Burgess Road and Hill Lane. CCTV footage, dash cams, and even amateur GoPro recordings from early September were sought, particularly between 1 and 3:30 a.m. on the 6th of that month. Investigators scoured the common for clues. Footprints pressed into the moist soil, charred twigs clinging with fragments of burnt fabric, traces of ash that told a story months old. Forensic teams documented every detail, every angle, as though the trees themselves had witnessed something they might yet reveal. The fire evidence was particularly troubling. Whoever had been here may have used it to cover their tracks. Months had passed, yet the scorched earth retained secrets, waiting for careful eyes to uncover them. The web of clues. Several witnesses reported seeing figures moving near the green path that fateful night. Some described a man in dark clothing, a rucksack slung over his shoulder, hurrying into the shadows. Others recalled a white van idling near the common, disappearing into the night. One neighbor even mentioned hearing muffled voices, an argument, then silence. Forensics revealed more. Fibers of a dark jacket, a partial footprint unique enough to follow, a fragment of a rubber sole from a running shoe. Each clue raised questions without answers. Who brought this man here? Did he arrive willingly, or was he forced?
DCI Gillooly gathered his team late at night. Maps, timelines, and forensic photographs littered the table. This man was moved. This was no chance death. Someone chose this secluded spot. He died in darkness and remained undiscovered until now. We have to reconstruct his last steps.
Weeks passed, no identification, no known next of kin. The body remained nameless. Police issued public appeals. Anyone who had seen smoke, fire, suspicious activity, or captured footage in early September was urged to come forward. Locals recounted strange occurrences, glimpses of movement, abandoned bicycles, and fleeting shadows along the common's hidden paths. Some were certain they had seen two men walking away in the dead hours. Others claimed nothing unusual at all. Every tip was followed, every lead meticulously checked. The investigation was painstaking, Modern forensics offered hope, but the missing pieces frustrated even the most seasoned officers. Who was this man? And who wanted him gone? Speculations and theories. Speculation ran rampant. Was this a targeted attack, a personal vendetta, or the work of someone preying on the vulnerable? Could he have been living rough, unnoticed, until the world discovered him? The fire suggested deliberate concealment. Internationally, the parallels were chilling. From unsolved cold cases in the UK to abandoned crime scenes in forests across Europe and the United States, patterns emerged. Isolated bodies, evidence burned or hidden, time acting as both veil and witness. Some compared the case to historical Southampton crimes, the 1979 murder of Teresa de Simone, or the tragic abduction of Hannah Foster years later. The haunting reality remained. The woods can hide secrets for years, even decades. Investigation continues. Detectives continued door-to-door inquiries. Forensics analyzed soil, fibers and charred material. Missing person reports from across Hampshire were cross-referenced. DNA comparisons were underway, hoping to identify the man. The fire remained central to their investigation. Whoever set it likely intended to destroy evidence, but fire also leaves traces. Char patterns, residual smoke compounds, and heat-altered soil all told stories for those who knew how to read them. The community grew uneasy. Joggers, cyclists, and dog walkers became cautious. The once familiar common now carried an edge of fear, the human element. Beyond the evidence lay human tragedy. An unidentified man, his story cut short, his life ending in anonymity. DCI Giluli described it plainly. The death of anyone in these circumstances is a tragedy. We owe it to him and the public to find answers. The mystery highlighted broader societal issues, vulnerability, isolation, and the sometimes hidden dangers of urban wilderness. It reminded investigators and the public alike that even familiar places can harbor darkness. Reflections and broader implications cases like Southampton Common echo a worldwide pattern. From cold cases in dense forests to unclaimed bodies in urban outskirts, society grapples with the invisible, the forgotten, and the endangered. Each unsolved crime is a reminder. Power, anonymity, and human vulnerability intersect in unexpected ways. The investigation's slow pace mirrored the patient, meticulous work required in forensic science. Each fiber, footprint, and burned patch was a whisper from the past. Every call from a witness was a potential breakthrough, and yet for now the woods hold their secret. The identity of the man remains unknown. The perpetrators, if they were even known, remain free. The common, bathed in mist and shadow, watches silently. The Southampton Common murder reminds us that even in the heart of a city, darkness can take root. One man's life ended in silence, among trees that have borne witness to centuries. But in every leaf, every shadow, and every whispered rumor, there lies a story waiting to be told. This is the reality behind the headlines. This is the truth that investigators chase through fog, fear, and fire. And while answers may come slowly or never, the search itself is a testament to human resolve. You've been watching Enigma True Crime Case. If you want to uncover more stories hidden in plain sight, hit subscribe and join us as we explore the darkest corners of human mystery.